Good morning, everyone. I am outside in the snow, and today I'm here to talk to you about my thoughts on the Nemeth and Maclin, whatever the other guy's name is in TNA segment. So I thought it was a little cringy, but the crowd to performer ratio felt a little off. I feel like there was not a lot of people in there. I feel like it was like kind of like NXT. Probably a little bit more people in there than an NXT show. But the other guy, Maclin, I can't remember his name. I like what he was saying. I just wish he got to the point sooner. Felt like he was meandering a bit. Yeah, it was just a little cringy on that Maclin's part. And with the Dolph Ziggler segment, it just felt like him and the crowd. He did admit. I mean, I keep calling him Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth did admit that it was just something he has to get used to. Granted, he was talking about them calling him Nick. Maybe if they called him Dolph Ziggler, that would be a different story. But yeah, I think the point of the segment, I think, was fine. The idea was good. The execution was a little off. It was a little off. Basically, again, Maclin was cringy. Nick Nemeth was a bit awkward, if I'm going to be honest. But again, the point was good. The idea was good. Just the execution was off. It's not the worst segment I've ever seen. But, he just got in there. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would ever make a video about TNA. I can make, I've made videos about AEW, WWE. Never thought I would do TNA. But, they got a big star in there, Now, I know to some people will be like, Dolph is not that much of a big star. Nick Nemeth is not that much of a big star. Yeah, in a way, if you compare him to like the WWE, the rest of the WWE roster, like a Roman Reigns or The Rock, CM Punk. But you take him out of there and you put him in a smaller pond like TNA, he stands out. He stands out. And it's hard to ignore that. So I don't know if I want to make this a regular thing. But, I think if I see, him and stuff with other talent from there, and I feel that it is great, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. But if I feel like if it's off, I feel like I have to critique it because I feel like nobody really watches TNA, and they probably don't give a fuck about my opinion at all, which is totally fine and normal. But I feel like if I critique it, not to just talk shit, but hopefully they can, make themselves better, change some things just to, navigate their approach a bit. Because maybe they'll be like, oh, Rawb might be right. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Let's fix this up. Again, I'm a nobody, but I want to give these critiques to like help them. And I know probably some are wondering too, like, who the fuck are you, Robert, to give critiques? Nobody gives a fuck about what you got to say about TNA wrestlers or TNA. And that's true. That's totally fine. I'm not a chef, but that does not mean that I don't know what good food tastes like. So, with that being said, I'm looking forward to Nemeth. That's gonna be tough to get used to as well. Nemeth's next segment with whoever he is, and hopefully what happens to him with TNA will be similar to what happened with Punk and AEW. Not all the negative stuff, mind you, but at least for me, I Oh man, there's so much ice. I never cared about AEW until Punk came in, and then I got introduced to like a litany of new wrestlers, and every now and then I watch. I watch WWE predominantly now, but I'm curious about AEW now. I check back in, like, oh, what's going on here? So hopefully, the longer I see Nemeth in there, and other people will feel the same. He'll help introduce some smaller, talented, unknown guys to like people like me, the filthy casual, or other mainstream audiences that were fans of him during the WWE days. So I just want to check out what he's doing now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this journey again. I critique not to talk shit, not to be a dick, not to be rude or be an asshole, just to see if, if I'm not really alone in my thinking here, and to just really put it out because it's just something that's nagging at my brain that I just gotta put out there. And also, hopefully someone from TNA would see it and be like, hey, he's got a point or two. Maybe let's just tweak some things a bit. But mostly just me just putting it out because it's something that's been like nagging my brain in the last 8 hours. Okay, I've yabbered long enough. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Oh yeah.